How are you doing, son?
This place was meant for the land gods. And no Utaru has ever set foot in here. But I had to, right? There. To help you and Aelin climb all the way up more? To find Fa.
You did the right thing, son.
And there she goes.
What's that thing beyond the wall?
It's massive.
More pillars. Might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position. Great. Looks heavy. I think I can get the crate through that shield. I'll have to go around.
Find a way across, Aloy.
I'm working on it. Okay, getting there.
This device.
So I pushed the thing out. What am I supposed to do with it?
That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now. Looks like there are only 2 pillars this time.
So close. Nice shot, Aloy.
There. Should be able to get across now.
She's so high up.
Don't fall, Aloy.
Don't fall.
How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
You almost have it.
What happened there?
Down. Go. Okay. Now I can cross.
I think it's ruined, but
There we
nothing
go.
like this.
I see.
Festus's cables are all over that node. Maybe I can override it.
Come on.
Cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
There you go.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Whoa! That was quite a jump.
Get up.
Okay. Now, how to get up to the node.
Go around. to somehow get up there. There we go.
All right, let's see what we can do.
You made it.
All right.
Come on over, you two. Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place. Looks like there's another node on the other side. Near that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side? Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide. Wings holding up?
Anything in here? No.
Engage distribution.
Opening. Go. Go.
Transfer secondary packages to the
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
and 12. Ordinance in Units A-59 to B-24.
All right.
Execute armament assessment alpha.
Ouch.
Cycle auxiliary pipelines. HX. Armament assessment complete. Increase incendiary loadout for Unit G.
Okay.
Mark 1. Activate Gamma Matrix 5.
What the fuck? How come it's not grabbing it?
Unit G. Mark 1.
I'm like determined now. It's stupid. There we go.
Increase throughput by 20%. Engage active distribution.
This carrier's got a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
Below, above us.
Transfer
In the air.
secondary
Don't let go,
packages
Aloy.
to
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
5 and 12.
Okay. Now what?
Ordinance in
Should be able to go into that platform down there.
24.
There's the node.
There we go.
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines.
Deadlier
But it
machines.
wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cages covering the building.
I think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
Got your back.
Who am I fighting?
Oh no.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turned it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, plain song. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do. Laurel, are you ready? We have to get down there.
Alright. We're doing it.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down. Here we go. I'm sorry, Fa.
Use an acid attack! Let the hunters get more machines are coming!
That acid ought to hurt it.
Ammo! Here's some ammo!
He threw my ammo in front of the fucking thing.
We have to get down there.
That dude one-shotted me.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
I need to like not take
Here we go.
More machines are coming!
The machine's got heavy weapons on its back. If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
damn it. Right, what?
I'm not giving up.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I need help, bitch. No health. Oh, fuck.
We have to get down there.
I almost had him that time. Why do I still have 32 rocks? Not enough room in your pouch. Hate this thing, bro. Set acid traps.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Put one about right here. One about right here.
Can't take another shot.
Okay. Blast trap.
Here we go. Shoots onto me. I'll take care of them, Aloy.
Okay.
And I'll get the big guy.
Oh, Elden Ring looking dope, right? That's what I'm saying, bruh. That's good looking. Oh my god, bro. This thing hits so hard.
If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
To the fight!
Oh no. Can you not hit me with that, please? Where's my other traps? I got one over here. No. Oh, run. I'm on fire. Shit. Pass out right through though. I'll appreciate that, my guy. I feel like this is all in range. Pretty much. It pretty much is. Here we go.
see what I can do with this.
He's like legit dodging. Yeah, it's definitely more ranged. It's more bow and arrow for sure.
It's done.
Oh, I just melted that
Finish the
dude.
machines.
It's a great game though. Great game.
Thwarting a machine that nearly killed us.
It's still her god.
The first one's
Do not
available on
grieve for a
PC
god
if you
or a
want
machine.
to try it. Highly recommend
Because
it.
I no longer know what to believe. Look, so if you want, you can go back home. Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
Looks dope, but
One
it's
step at a
one
time.
player. I don't really play single player shit. Oh, no doubt.
But it starts now.
Isn't Elden Ring single player? No, you don't play that. Got this, Aloy? Well, did you get in to do some war shit? The server restarting fucked me, man. I was like top 10 in queue with the random prio. And then the restart happened, I got bumped to like 70 or something.
Not bad. Up we go. But there's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
Search.
Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
Looks like Festus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. The data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these. Must be machines I haven't seen yet.
Oh shit, okay, new
Got what
machines.
you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Can we get out of here?
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not
Wait,
directly.
yeah, I don't know. The server shit's annoying,
All
dude.
personnel must vacate the
What are you gonna do?
facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here. What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
Alright, I gotta go walk my dog
No.
real quick, chat. Lifted, if you bounce, I appreciate you stopping through. Lost Ark PvP is fun. Oh yeah, that's what you've been playing, Lost Ark. I haven't. It's usually something I wouldn't enjoy, but at least it's free. So but I do gotta go walk my dog, so I appreciate you come by, and hopefully we get to game soon, get on the server together. But guys, if you're new, hit the follow button. I'm gonna go walk my dog. I'll be right back. We're gonna continue and hopefully finish this mission out, and then probably call it a night. But be right back. All right, my bad, chat.
There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Not going back that way.
Move over. There we go. Right.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems. Locked.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. This leads.
Oh, fun. Well, that's the way out, so let me double check everything in here.
What are all those cables in the center for? Minerva's shutting me out. Guess I'm not going that way.
Alright, guess I gotta go this way. Kinda figured as much.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Should I be climbing?
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
I gotta go down to go back up. can't climb anything. Where on the map are we?
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms.
There we go.
Maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
There we go.
Pipe's up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
That works.
So those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them.
Nice.
Another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Go this way. Anything special? Or is it just a circle? It's a circle. Yo, Kane coming in with the raid. Let's go.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
It's good, Kane. Appreciate that. How you doing? How you doing? It's like we were playing the same game. Hell yeah. I'm loving this game so far. I was a big fan of the first one. I'm great. Got a short school break. Nice. Good shit.
Alert. System core penetrated.
I don't know how far you are, so if you want to avoid spoilers, maybe look away, but it's up to you.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything?
Wait,
You
what
were
the
part
fuck?
of
Who
something
are you?
bigger once. Something good.
In one of the cauldrons near
Gaia.
Plainsong.
That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Yeah, spoiler shit. Nah, I'm level 18 right now. That's why I was trying to give you that warning. I appreciate you raiding me though, and I understand if you gotta go, because I would do the same
Become
thing.
part of her.
It was good to see you though,
Like
King.
you used to be.
Hope to see you soon.
Misery. Will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva.
You're level 21? You're ahead of me, but I'm ahead of you. Sort of interesting.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
You're clearly just a better player. I don't know.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
Oh shit. It's little me.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
They're just gonna be like dumbfounded by this. He's gonna think it's like the All Mother or something.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional
It's a
control
planet
center,
area.
where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area. I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
Okay.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe
So
just
this
a
was
few
supposed to be
to start with.
the lab.
You two go ahead.
That was its intended purpose.
Poke around.
Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Craft override. Create job. So what do I need? Plow horn? Horns? 3 plow horn. Okay.
Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Okay. So
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was...
facility what?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
So Aloy has like a whole base of operations now?
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
So we gotta
Got it.
upgrade Gaia to give her more power, basically.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
What's in this room?
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Explore the base optional. Alright, let's explore the base, because clearly it wants me to do that. So I must have to go down.
Back already?
I might want to look around more first.
I'll come with you then.
Yeah, it looks like we gotta go down.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Okay. About this room.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Okay.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Okay. What about this door? That's sleeping.
That door leads to the west exit. But before you leave, we have much to discuss.
Right.
Did I explore enough? Did I explore enough? I did not explore enough. Clearly, there's more of the base.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Guess I'll wait here.
Looks like another part of the facility. Well, that didn't work. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find.
There you are. Should we keep looking around?
Yeah, because it's not ticking that I'm hitting everything. Go back this way. Missing something. Trying to check every door. Okay, I literally went in every door. Trying to find. Like a secret room somewhere.
Not getting back in that way.
Shit. The base. Did I go this way? I did. I think I went this way. Nothing. I feel like I searched all I could.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi.
Hello, Governor.
So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole.
I gotta take my hoodie off. Shit.
Whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
Damn.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Ultron.
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Yep.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations
Planet Arium.
but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Aliens. It's always aliens.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
I don't remember Far Zenith for some reason.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Okay.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Okay, so they are out there. We just have to find
You
them.
said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
3.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
That's dope. Bro, there's so many questions.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth
It's
posed
good.
no threat
It's
to
good
them.
information.
We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about
Just
them.
hate that I have to keep selecting it.
Unless... Well... Could it be that they want the planet for themselves?
Let me sit back
The
and watch this
strangers I ran
cutscene.
into,
You know
they
what I
were
mean?
after a Gaia backup of their own.
You know what I mean, chat?
I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from
I couldn't do
harm.
damage.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light-years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
Yep.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind.
A cauldron.
Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanact territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh?
That's dope.
Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanact territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Ether for sure.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system?
You got this,
defeat
bruh.
Zenith? Live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit.
All right. Oh, what is that? How do I get that? It's on level 1.
But I could head back
That's
east
four.
first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Right above. Right above us. So it's definitely in there. How do I get to it?
Gaia, what is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already. And it seems like there are more out there.
Okay. Return the survey drone module to the base.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
I do want to go back east though. There's a lot. Like, I still have to do a cauldron. There's a lot of shit I gotta do.
Explore
in there.
more to find the parts I need.
So like, this is my way to the west. Everything here is kind of like blocked off. Turn the survey drone modules to the base. Check mark. I did that.
The snow brought the chill.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest. Aloy!
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia. And Learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Damn, Jesus, so nice.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
She's gonna be all smart and shit.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement, but some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus?
So many
You
questions.
didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
I was hoping you could tell me more about the land gods.
For generations, they provided for us.
If I don't do this all
Seeding
now,
and harvesting the
then it'll
fields
just
of
be
Plainsong.
lingering for later.
Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement. They had always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they have glutted it endlessly with mulch. At least now I know why. The repair bay below was meant to renew them. Without it, they became sick. That is why I must find a way to heal them before my people starve.
Couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru
Once we get
warriors
through all
ready
the
to follow me
dialogue,
into battle.
we're gonna be
We knew
saving.
we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on. But we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Yep.
I need to go, but if you need anything, you can contact me through your focus.
I'll keep that in mind.
So wait, out. We want to go this way. There we go. And we back. Oh, okay. Where do you find plow horns? Might be able to open this now. So, wondering. Yeah, I gotta do that cauldron. So level 18, we are now 19. We should be able to do that, no problem. So, that being said, now that we activated campfire, we can return to base quickly. There. If you're on YouTube, make sure you comment on the video of the parts you liked. How are you liking this game? Are you playing it yourself? And try not to spoil it for me. But again, this is, I believe, part 10. Like the video, hit the subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button on your way out. I appreciate all of you watching, listening. And part 11 will be live maybe Wednesday. Tomorrow we have the theater room, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a spicy episode. As we I think it's the first time we're gonna have all 5 GGEN members on the podcast at once, and we're just gonna be yelling about the new Batman movie. Some of us loved it, some of us hated it. It's gonna be a shit show, so stay tuned for that. That'll be live tomorrow night, Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern time, and should be hitting YouTube probably the next day, and then the podcast channels